Good afternoon. Yeah, so just leaving work, headed to the gym. Today is episode 12, and it is really episode 12. I know I messed up episode 11, and it's chest and back day again. Last week, since I did isolateral chest press on the machine, um, I'm going to go for a flat bench. I'm going to see if I can get one. If I can't, then I'll just pick a machine. Then I'll have to hit my upper chest as well with an incline bench or a machine that targets upper chest. And then lower chest will be with high to low cable flies or with a pec deck. For my back, I'm going to be hitting deadlifts, of course. I'm going to test my PR today because last week I did not. So this week I think is a good day to test it. Geez, what else am I doing? I'm doing, I got to do rows. Yeah, low rows, low to high rows, and a lat pull down. The lat pull down last week was kind of, I tried a different attachment. I think I'm going to go classic attachment this time because I feel like last week's attachment mostly just targeted like the upper lat, right? Like just about up in your armpit and maybe neglecting the lower lat. So I've got to pick something that targets the lower lat a little better. Um, for my rows, I'm not too concerned as long as it's a close grip and a low row. Then I'm golden. Yeah, always never doing more than 3 sets per muscle group. If I hit failure before that, awesome. That's great. And that's something that you guys can remember as well. Sets and reps is not the golden rule. The golden rule is how do you feel after? Um, can your muscles put out more work? If they can, you probably haven't done it right. But anyways, who the fuck am I anyways? So I'm not an expert. I just feel like I've gotten okay results, and I can share that with the average or beginner lifter. But yeah, I am just about at the gym, just a couple minutes away, so I'm going to be hitting it soon. And yeah, no mic, so it'll be voiceover commentary. And I think that's working even better than having a mic. The videos aren't as long either; they're like half as long, so I think that's good. I don't have to bore you guys for 30, 40 minutes. So great. I think I'll continue with that until I feel otherwise. But yeah, I'll be back with some more footage in a minute here, and see you guys soon. Okay, so I started on the chest. I like to start with the machine press or the bench press. While my body's nice and fresh and I have all the energy in the world because I want to lift as heavy as humanly possible. I do only have 2 plates on here. This is a different machine as last week. I did feel it out at 2 plates and it is quite heavy. And I'm right in the rep range that I want. So we got 1, 2, yeah, it is tough. 3, 4. So notice I'm resting on the bottom there. I don't like that. I don't get very much stretch on this machine. So I'm trying to keep tension on the bottom of the rep. And I've lost count. I think that was 7 or 8, maybe. Okay, so second set, machine press. I did not go up or down any weight. I'm just playing around with the reps. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's hard. 7, hard. Yeah, stopped at 7 there. Alright, so we got third and final set on the machine press, and I believe I squeezed out some extra reps just to really tire the chest out. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's really hard. 6, 7, 8, and that was agonizing. Good. Alright, so I moved on to incline bench press. I've got 1 plate and a 10 on each side, so that is 155 pounds. I do like the stretch I get on the incline bench. I feel like you get all the stretch in the world that you could ever want. We got 2 reps there. 3, I'm pretty sure I only went 5, 4, 5, and I stopped there. Save the energy for the next 2 sets a little bit. Okay, set number 2, incline. Still the same weight on here. What do we got? What do you got in you, buddy? Let's see it. Got 1. Remember to stay controlled on the eccentric, because that's very important. Got 3 there. 4. 5. Bit of a struggle there. Okay, so we got our third and final set. And I ended up doing something different here. You'll see in a second. So same weight, 155. We got 1, 2 struggling, 3 really battling that. So what I do here is I rack it. Then I do a little drop set. I take the extra 10 pounds off, drop it down to just 1 plate. Yeah, hurry up. Let's go. And get back into it. And I pump out another few reps. Until I can't anymore. So we got 1 more left. 2 more left. Rack it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so here we got cable flies. I love the stretch and I love the squeeze on the cable fly. I got 2 reps there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and that is enough for that set. Okay, so we got our second set of cable flies here. I didn't add or take away any weight. I just kept it the same. I felt like I was getting effective work done on the first set. I believe I got 7 reps out on this set, and I'm pretty sure it was 7 or 8 on the first set as well. And yeah, this is getting hard, and that's good. Okay, so third and final set, cable flies. Still 50 pounds on each side. When this happens, when I'm not dropping the weight or adding weight in between sets and just working the same weight, what I'll do on my last set is sometimes I'll add an extra rep or 2 or 3 or whatever I can do to just make sure I've really effectively worked that muscle. If I'm able to add reps. If I can't, then I've effectively worked the muscle anyways. So, awesome. Okay, so now I've moved on to deadlifts. I know it says 3 sets by 5 to 10 reps, and I'm not doing that. But that 3 by 5 to 10 is really just kind of a guideline for any beginners to build on. So, like my warming up sets, are like 5 or 6 reps, right? And then when I'm doing like 405 deadlifts or 425 is when I really drop the amount of reps that I'm doing, because I'm putting out all the energy I could possibly put out on my back anyways. I'm not going to risk injury. So okay, so we got our second set of deadlifts here. Today's a PR day, so I start at 315 on these days. Second set is like my previous PR, where I'm putting out as many reps as I can reasonably do at that last PR weight. And then the last set is just a single rep max. And really, that's all the work I need to be doing on my back. I'm not gonna tear my back out. As you can see, I've added my belt this time, because I am doing 405, and I don't want to tear my back out. Like I said, a little hot for the smelling salts. Get in the zone, baby. Okay, let's go, buddy. Quit pissing around. Let's get it. So this one I'll wrap twice. I really have no problem releasing the weight, even wrapped twice. It's fine. I'm pretty sure I just got 3 reps here. Two. Working hard. There's 3. And that was so hard, I wasn't sure I'd PR today. But I went for it anyways. You'll see in a second. All right, PR time, baby. So I got 420 on the bar. Or 425, sorry. Another half of the smelling salts. I only just recently tried the smelling salts, and I do like what it does. It kind of gives you a bit of a head rush, kind of, I guess. Extra half, I really wanted that to to give me a jolt. I did not have a lot of faith here that I was going to hit this, because the last set was just so hard. But I'm glad I went for it. God, even if I failed, I would have been glad to go for it. Failure is not really failure, right? Like, yeah, this is tough. This took literally everything I had to get that up. I'm gonna rip off my belt and just toss my straps in victory. Moving on. Okay, so here we got our cable rows. As you can see, I've got my bag out, and I need something from in there. What is it? It's my belt. And the reason I'm grabbing my belt for cable rows is because I have completely gassed my back right out. I've exhausted it on those deadlifts. So the reason I'm using a belt is because I've pulled my back before on the cable row after heavy sets of deadlifts, and so I decided to start using my belt when my back is tired like that by the time I get to the cable rows. And it was a really good decision to start doing that. It's really saved me some injury time and some recovery time, and I think I'll keep doing that if my back is tired enough. So we got 3 reps there. I believe at 170 on this first set. What was that, 6? 6 is good for a first set, that's fine. Alright, so we got second set cable rows. And I have increased the weight to 190. And this is now my working sets. Got 2, got 3, got 4, they're hard. Got 5, and that's it. Awesome. Third and final set on the cable rows. Still 190 pounds because, yeah, 5 reps is tough at 190 pounds right now, and that's just fine. Got 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. I'm tired. Taking the belt off, give it a victory toss. So now I've moved on to lat pull downs. With the normal attachment, I feel like I'm working my whole lat here, which is what I want. I started at 140 pounds here. Got 4 reps there. 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the higher end of my rep range. Increase the weight and move on. Second set, I've increased the weight to 160 pounds. God, my back is looking good. This is my favorite body part right now, my back. Got 3, 4, partials, 5. That's it. Good enough if they're partials. Okay, so we got our third and final set. The weight hasn't moved, still 160. And the day's almost over. 3, 4. Now they're becoming partials. 5. And I got some extras because it's the last set. Last exercise of the day, and it's machine crunches. I started at 140 pounds. It wasn't hard enough. But that's the thing about your abs and your back is a very, very strong muscle group, and even when you're a beginner, it will get strong so fast. Yeah, those are areas of your body that are constantly at work, so they're stronger than you know. Increase the weight to 160 and move on. Set number 2, machine crunches at 160 pounds. Dude, it's a little harder, but maybe still not hard enough. I think next week or next workout I might I might be hitting like 180, 200 pounds on the machine crunch. Because if I'm still getting 10 reps out relatively comfortably at 160, I should probably be hitting like 180, 200 and be closer to like 5 or 6 reps on a set rather than 10. Okay, third and final set, machine crunches. Reviewing the last set, I noticed I increased it again after the set, probably to 180. I really should keep better track. Maybe I can be one of those assholes at the gym with a whiteboard or a notepad tracking his progress. Pretty sure I only got 8 reps out here. It was much harder. So yeah, I'm smack dab in the middle of the rep range that I want to be at, which is good. Okay, boys and girls, mostly boys. According to my analytics, it's time for chest and back day pump check. Scratch my nipple. Fuck me, that fucking hurts. Okay. I think I'm figuring out a lat spread. From the front, I can't get it. At the back, I think it looked good though. Yeah, see, I do got lats. Okay. Yeah, bathroom's nice and clean today. But yeah, reflecting back on today's workout, maybe a little early to be testing my PR. I did hit it successfully, but it took absolutely everything I had. So yeah, I've been back for a week now, and I think I'm about where I left off, honestly. Which is great. That's awesome. It's nice to be able to take a couple weeks off for personal reasons and not worry about decompensating, I guess, or deteriorating. Pick a word, you're probably right. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't yet, be sure to like and subscribe. That would be fantastic if you did. And yeah, I'll let you go, and we'll see you next time.